government wanted to wait until after the water was coming over the dike, which would, in our case in Galena, would cover our airport, which then would close off for any access to depart our community.
Hi, I'm Clint. We canoed to the road. Some dads came over with their boats and drove us to a bus that took us to the airport, and then we could fly somewhere else. Really surprised that the water got up here. At first I didn't know how the water got up, but I had figured out there's a 10-mile piece of ice that pushed the water up onto land, and then it just flooded. The first house I know that got flooded was one of our friends' houses. It was at the Yukon River. It was the closest house to the Yukon River. There was really, really huge pieces of ice. Well, we had to go through the trees to get through all that ice.
Everybody around here call me Patty, but my real name is Edgar Nonner Jr. I've been in 1945 flood, 63 flood, 71 flood.
This is the worst one.
Yeah, the highest and the worst one. Because 71, it didn't do damage like what you see right now.
The flood watch team watches the ice break up, and they watch it go up and down the river as it breaks up, and they were not going to take the next step to actually declare Galena flood zone or flood evacuation community until it came over the airport. The Loudon tribe in the city stepped up and said, we're not going to wait for that long. I was managing the airport in 3 days' time from Sunday till Tuesday night, so 72 hours or so. We moved 350 people. Monday I think around noon, 12:30, both roads were washed out, and we had communication for a few hours as to get people to the airport, but after Monday about 3 o'clock it was nothing, and people couldn't get back and forth because of ice.
So my name is Carrie Pavish Anderson, and I attend Galena Bible Church. I lead music, and when the flood happened, I wasn't here, but there was water that surged up into the church, and so they've already been ripping out the carpets, and now it's used to house volunteers and feed volunteers. All this flood mess, it's just really frustrating and overwhelming. And my first group of volunteers that came to help at our house, I just felt like some of the weight was lifted off my shoulders.